sure which train they, oh, I think they said 482. Sorry, yeah. 482. Which would be the A 482. I did not expect it right yet because the light is red. It still is red down there. It's always when the train comes at track 2 like that, the light down there is yellow. But it is not. It is red. Sorry if I'm moving around a little awkward. My knees kind of giving out on me a little here. All of a sudden, it'll go away. That's what you get when you get old. Well, not actually. I've had knee problems all my life, so multiple surgeries. Not replacements yet, but that will be next. Oh, I thought that was coming to the end there, but it's not. I just couldn't see the empty cars very easily. This looks more like the 492, not than the 482, because the empty truck frames car is right here, but they did say 482. Well, just one or two cars of those. 492 would have a bunch. She's coming in slow, that's for sure. Hopefully it doesn't stop. We haven't had a stopper in over a year. And what I mean by that is one that like stops right here and then 5 minutes later starts going again. We haven't had one of them in quite a while. We used to get them quite often, every few weeks get one, maybe a month, but at least when I'm here anyway. But I haven't had one in over a year now. Alright, I'm going to shift down just a little bit because I didn't get a chance to lock my vehicle and we're not in the good area of town. Looks like it's a stopping anyway. Oh, I think I do see the end of it down there. Alright, well, I'm going to pause the video here and I will continue it once it gets going again. Alright, that was only about 1 minute and he's getting going again. I was able to go grab my keys from my van though and lock it, so we're good. We got somebody coming down here, walking down the track. Or not on the track though. Still over the yellow line, but let's see if they'll walk right in front of the camera. There's always that one. Yep. I guess that one, right? I guess the Via's getting to be Via's time because he went in the station. It's actually open. Most people, like 99.9, would walk behind somebody who's standing there filming. I'm the only one here. He was the only other person. 99.9 would have walked behind me to not get in the video, but there's always that 0.1er. But that's okay. There's our inn. There we go. Well, that was odd. Sorry about the focus there for a second. Hopefully those locos came out okay. It didn't look like they did there for a second, but the train is okay here. This is one of the snail trains. And apparently the next train after this will be the other snail train. So both of them back to back. It's really cold out. I was saying at the beginning of this, if you caught it, it's going over on track 3, which is very, very rare. I've only ever seen that maybe 3 or 4 times. It usually means there's something wrong with one of the other 2 tracks here, and I've seen them come on track 2, so maybe something's with track 1. Hard to say. Should be truck frames coming up around the end or near the end. It's cold out here though tonight. Right now I think it's about 1. degrees. That's Celsius for 99% of the countries, but you 1% of the countries, states, and 2 other tiny little ones, that would be about 34. The rest of the world, about 1, which is Celsius. I know 90 or is it 98% of the countries, yeah, are metric, or at least mostly. There's only, yeah, United States and 2 tiny little ones, I think in Africa somewhere, that are not metric, but they're things, countries you've never even heard of. Other than that, just the states, but the states is always usually a little bit behind on most stuff. Especially stuff like that. We went metric here, oh God, 40 years ago, when I think most of the world's gone over the last, been at least 20 or 30. But that's okay. Some things I use the old system. I don't say my height in centimeters, I say it in feet and inches. Younger people do, but I'm in my 50s, so. No luck. Standard 2 CNs. It's pretty much what every train is now over the last year, since last year, or since probably last winter till about now. Everything has gotten so regular. All the excitement's gone, all the really good graffiti, the big character art, and all the varieties in locomotives are gone. Bummer, but It is what it is. I did get a train the other day though that had about a quarter of the cars, a nice character art. That was the best one I've seen since spring. I used to love the big full car cartoon stuff, the big character stuff. That's the stuff that's all gone. We've been painting over it all. Leaving most of the old tags stuff, the old stuff, scribbles, signatures. There's a nice little character art. Getting some glare off the lights can be helped. That's why I usually stand over by that shack, because it blocks the lights. See if I can move up, get out of that glare. Not much luck with it, but I haven't seen any truck frames yet. Oh, empty intermodals? Okay, that's probably a first for this train. Definitely probably a first. Definitely does not look like the 491 that I heard. No truck frames in those cars, kind of make it weird, so I'm not going to put any truck number on it unless I hear on the radio again. But alrighty, all good.